In this podcast episode, Rudyard Lynch, creator of the YouTube channel WhatifaltHist, delves into a myriad of pressing issues facing contemporary America, including the potential for civil unrest, the looming debt crisis, and the implications of political dynamics surrounding figures like Trump and organizations like BlackRock. Lynch begins by drawing comparisons between the current economic situation in the United States and historical events, particularly the Spanish hyperinflation of the 17th century. Spain's influx of silver from its colonies led to hyperinflation, which ultimately destabilized the economy of Mediterranean Europe. This historical example serves as a cautionary tale, suggesting that the U.S. is on a similar trajectory due to its mounting debt and economic mismanagement. Lynch predicts that within the next 1 to 5 years, the U.S. could face a revolution or civil war driven by economic desperation and political polarization. The discussion highlights that most people do not desire conflict. Rather, it is often small groups of radicals who seize power during times of crisis. Historical examples, such as the French Revolution and the Russian Civil War, illustrate how minority factions can hijack societal movements, leading to widespread chaos. Lynch emphasizes that the current political climate, marked by deep divisions and a lack of trust in electoral processes, could easily ignite similar conflicts in the U.S. A significant portion of the conversation revolves around the issue of national debt, which Lynch identifies as a primary driver of societal unrest. The U.S. has seen its debt double in the past decade, and Lynch argues that this unsustainable financial trajectory will inevitably lead to economic collapse. The burden of debt, coupled with rising inflation and stagnant wages, has left many Americans in precarious financial situations. Lynch notes that a substantial portion of the population lacks savings for emergencies, which exacerbates feelings of desperation. The podcast also touches on the impact of immigration on the economy. Lynch argues that unchecked immigration policies have contributed to wage stagnation and economic inequality. By importing large numbers of immigrants, the government has effectively suppressed wages for American workers, creating a sense of resentment among those who feel left behind. This economic strain, combined with the cultural tensions surrounding immigration, adds another layer of complexity to the potential for civil unrest. As the conversation shifts to the upcoming 2024 election, Lynch expresses concern about the potential for violence, regardless of the outcome. If a candidate like Kamala Harris were to win, it could embolden the right to take drastic actions, believing that their voices have been silenced. Conversely, if Trump were to win, the left might react violently, leading to further polarization. Lynch emphasizes that both sides have shown a willingness to disregard the legitimacy of elections, which could set the stage for conflict. The discussion also highlights the role of organizations like BlackRock in shaping economic policies and societal structures. Lynch argues that BlackRock's influence in the real estate market and its push for environmental, social, and governance criteria reflect a broader trend of corporate interests aligning with leftist ideologies. This alignment raises questions about the future of capitalism and the potential for a more authoritarian state, as the government increasingly relies on corporate power to enforce social agendas. Throughout the podcast, Lynch emphasizes the cultural crisis facing America, particularly among younger generations. The rise of nihilism and a sense of purposelessness have left many feeling disconnected from traditional values and community structures. Lynch argues that this cultural malaise is a significant factor in the increasing rates of suicide and mental health issues among young people. To combat this crisis, Lynch advocates for a return to traditional values and the establishment of communities that foster genuine connections. He suggests that individuals should focus on self-awareness and personal growth, rather than succumbing to societal pressures or the allure of instant gratification offered by technology and social media. By cultivating a sense of purpose and belonging, individuals can resist the pull of nihilism and contribute positively to society. In concluding the discussion, Lynch urges listeners to take proactive steps in shaping the future. He emphasizes the importance of developing intellectual tools to navigate the complexities of modern life and the need for decentralization to prevent authoritarianism. By fostering communities that prioritize truth, freedom, and honor, individuals can create a counterbalance to the prevailing cultural trends that threaten to undermine societal cohesion. The podcast serves as a reminder of the challenges facing America today, drawing on historical lessons to illuminate the potential paths forward. As Lynch articulates, the future is not predetermined. It is shaped by the actions and choices of individuals and communities. By engaging with these pressing issues and striving for meaningful change, society can work towards a more hopeful and resilient future.